To get a direct current or DC which does not change its direction with time, a split ring type commutator must be used. With this arrangement, one brush is at all times in contact with the arm moving up in the field, while the other is in contact with the arm moving down. We have seen the working of a split ring commutator in the case of an electric motor. Thus, a unidirectional current is produced, either supported through overhead electric poles or by underground cables. One of the wires in this supply, usually with red insulation cover, is called live wire or positive. Another wire with black insulation is called neutral wire or negative. In our country, the potential difference between the two is 220 volts. At the meter board in the house, these wires pass into an electricity meter through a main fuse.
Modern methods of irrigation. Modern methods of irrigation help us to use water economically. The main methods used are sprinkler system and drip system. Sprinkler system. In this system, perpendicular pipes having rotatory nozzles on top are joined to the main pipeline at regular intervals. When water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure, with the help of a pump, it escapes from rotating nozzles. It gets sprinkled on the crop as if it is raining. Therefore, it is called sprinkler system. Clean the ends of the connecting wires with the sandpaper and remove the plug from the one-way key. Connect the ammeter, battery, plug key, voltmeter and rheostat as shown in the circuit diagram.
Those are my friends. These are my clothes. Those are my parents. Children, if you look carefully, Ruby has used these to show things or people near to her, and those to show things or people far away from her. And we use those to show things or people far away from us. For example,
Trips among different variables. This is called as proportional relationship. For example, if we will make more calls from our phone, the bill amount will increase, whereas lesser calls will definitely lead to a lesser bill amount. Point. As per the first entry in the table, the cost of one apple is 4 rupees. Taking 1 as x coordinate and 4 as y coordinate, plot the point as 1, 4. From the second entry of the table, take 3 as x coordinate and 12 as y coordinate and plot the point as 3, 12. Then plot the third entry, taking 5 as x coordinate and 20 as y coordinate and plot the point as 5, 20. Join the points with a straight line. The linear graph drawn here shows a relationship between the number of apples and their cost.
During the period from 700 to 1750 AD, we find that the rulers built two kinds of buildings.
The first kind included the forts, palaces, and tombs built by the kings.
Cities of the Indus Valley. The cities of the Indus Valley were well-developed urban centers.
Unnerved by the scale of the upheaval, the company decided to repress the revolt with all its might. It brought reinforcements from England, passed new laws so that the rebels could be convicted with ease, and then moved into the storm centers of the revolt. Delhi was recaptured from the rebel forces in September 1857.
The Supreme Court. As mentioned earlier, the Supreme Court is the foremost judicial body in our country. Composition. The Chief Justice heads the Supreme Court, and a maximum of 25 judges work with him or her. As you know that the Earth has two types of motions, namely rotation and revolution. Rotation is the movement of the Earth on its axis. The movement of the Earth around the Sun in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. A for
aeroplane.
B for
Ball.
C for
Cow.
D for